earthians! Welcome to Universal Symphony, the perfect place to explore more, to know more, and to understand more about the universe we're living in. If you want to be apart from this, don't hesitate to subscribe in the channel and like the video. Cosmology is the science that studies the universe, but it has a different beginning in the various old civilizations, and each one of them had her own explanation about what's happening up there. So let's see the cosmos through the eyes of our ancestors. The Egyptian cosmology was based principally on myths and legend, which the Egyptians have created during their attempt to understand what's happening around them, and that appeared in their writings and art and even in the decoration of temples and pyramids that was amazingly built, depending on stars and constellation. For example, the three largest pyramids of the Giza pyramid complex are correlated with the Orion belt of the constellation Orion. Because depending on ancient Egyptian thoughts, the star of Orion were associated with Osiris, the god of rebirth and afterlife. And actually, old Egyptians imagined a lot about God and make them apart from their religion and mythology. Some of those gods belong to stars, as Osiris that we mentioned previously, and the others was cosmic object as the sun or the moon. If one day you will visit those pyramids and temples, the drawings on the walls and the ceiling will tell you this legendary story under the name of the creation myth. Once upon a time, the god of sun Atom had drifted in a vast cosmic ocean of nothingness called none. Eventually, he awoke and willed a small island to emerge from out of the cosmic sea. Then he created two offspring. His son, Shu, represented dry air, and his daughter, Tefnut, represented corrosive moist air. Those twins symbolized life and justice. Then they separated the sky from the water and created another generation. The goddess of sky, called Nut, and the god of earth, called Jeb. After further generation, every feature of nature was born, each with a god or goddess to govern it. A great deal of effort was made by Egyptians to calculate and predict the time and place of their god's appearance. These skills led to the division of the day and night into 12 sections each, the development of a lunar calendar and also a solar calendar. When we say Plato, Pythagoras, Euclid, and Aristotle, we say Greek geniuses. Greek cosmology is super wide. It's true that it started with myths, but it evolved rapidly and became depending on science, especially math. From the first Greek theories, the theory of matter proposed by Empedocles, which state that all matter in the universe is composed of some combination of four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. Until Euclid proved that there are only 5 solid shapes that can be made from simple polygons, so Plato strongly influenced Euclid's discovery and added a 5th element to the universe, which is quintessence, to correspond with the 5 regular solids. Plato considered also that Earth is the center of the cosmos, with the other bodies rotating around it in perfect circular orbits, which is the geocentric theory that was given a mathematical foundation by Ptolemy. This model dominated philosophical, religious, and scientific ideas for well over a millennium. Cosmology was studied extensively in the Muslim world during its golden age, It is mainly derived from Quran and Hadith. They thought that the cosmos include both the unseen universe and the observable universe, and they both belong to the created universe. Many geniuses have appeared in this era and become immortal by leaving their trace in the history of science. Like ibn-yanis, who found fault in Ptolemy calculation about the movement of the planets, which changed the landscape of astronomy forever. The heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus was built on this body of work also. There is also Abdurrahman as-Sufi, who published the Book of Fixed Stars, one of the most comprehensive texts on constellation, and he was the first to observe Andromeda Galaxy and the Large Magellanic Cloud by naked eyes. Without forgetting ibn-haythem, who is known as father of optics, because he was the first person who figured out that light travels in straight lines and to our eyes but not out. His work developed the camera and aided in the development of telescopes.